What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD, and welcome back to another video. Guys, we are finally doing another game review, and on this one it's going to be Madden 19. It is the most recent Madden game to come out, and guys, this is going to be a hell of a game review. I have a lot of things that I like and dislike. But before I get into this, I want to tell you how this video works and how I do my game reviews. I have played this game for about a month now, since it's been out, and I have a good idea of what I like and what I dislike about this. So that's basically what I base this game review on, is the things that I enjoy about it and then the things that I hate about it. But other than that, I want you guys to go down into the description, follow me on Twitter, and also I want you guys to join my Discord. Guys, my Discord, you can join there and just have conversations with me, ask me questions. If you want to see a certain type of video, you can just tell me in there, and I will most likely end up doing it. I have a couple of video ideas thanks to someone in my Discord, so just join up and have a good time on there. But now that we're done with that little spiel, let's get into the things that I like about Madden 19. So with Madden 19, they did the second year for the Frostbite engine. And guys, the Frostbite engine looks phenomenal. I don't know if you've ever seen it in any other EA game, but it looks amazing. It really makes it very, very colorful and just makes it look more realistic and more lifelike. It's just really, really good. So I really enjoyed the way the gameplay looked. It was very, very cool. Now, they added celebrations this year. Last NFL season, like real life, they had a lot of controversy when it came to, celebrations, and then they made a rule where you can celebrate, and they just do all this stuff, and they actually added celebrations in, so whenever you score a touchdown, you have an option to celebrate with your team, by yourself. You can do a signature celebration. You could just do a bunch of things. It's pretty damn cool that they added that in this year's game. Another thing I really like is you can't full out sprint once you hike the ball. In past Maddens, you could literally hike the ball and hold the sprint button, and you're automatically going the top speed your guy could be going. Now, the second you hike the ball, if you hold the sprint button, it's literally just going to slow you down. You have to get at least 10 to 15 yards before your guy actually starts to speed up. And yeah, it's really cool. It makes it more challenging in a way for, running plays and stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. Now, in this year's game, it actually takes skill to win. I don't know what they did, but they made it a little bit harder. I'm gonna talk about some stuff in later in this video on how they made it harder, but it actually takes skill to win. You need to actually plan out and think of each play that you're gonna do. You can't just keep doing the same random plays for the most part, which makes it really good, really balanced. Now, when it comes to Ultimate Team, everyone was just like, why do we have contracts in Ultimate Team? It was a waste of coins and just a pain in the ass. Because I didn't like it. I never enjoyed it. I never enjoyed contracts. That kind of killed it for me on Ultimate Team. But guys, they took away contracts in this year's Madden Ultimate Team. It's freaking, oh my god, it's amazing. I'm so glad that they took that away. And something that they ended up replacing it with is the Powerup Points, the training points. So now you can get Powerup players, and what that means is you get a level 68 player. So let's say on my team I have now a level 90, I believe 90 Luke Kuechly, and I got him at a 68 overall power up. Now you take the training points and you can literally level the person up, and then once you get to a certain point you have to buy their 89 overall player, or you get them in a pack, and you can upgrade using that to keep it going until the final thing to unlock it, to get the final level. So I need to buy I think it's level 90 or 91 Luke Kuechly in order to complete and get the 92 overall Luke Kuechly. So it's really cool how they did that. Man, it's amazing, and it makes it way easier to level your team up and just, you know, have more fun with your team. Now, another thing that I think is really cool about Ultimate Team is before they had MUT squads, now they have it again, but something that they added was MUT squad challenges. So you can do kind of like solo challenges with 2 other friends playing MUT squads. So you guys can gain coins and XP together, and that's really cool that they added that. It's very cool. I really enjoyed that. I haven't done much of it, but you know, I'm really looking forward to doing it into the future. Now, when it comes to franchise mode, now in franchise you can see your coach, owner, or player in the main menu before each game. On the back screen, instead of it being like a standard picture, it actually shows your guy. If you're a coach or an owner, it shows you guys in your offices, you know, doing stuff. But if you're a player, it shows you in the locker room, like messing with your helmet or on your cell phone or doing something. I think that was really cool that they added that. It was perfect. It was really cool how they did that. Now in franchise mode, now every time you draft a player, literally you push draft and you can see them pop up on the side of your screen, what number they're gonna be, how they look. It's really cool. You can see your guys actually being drafted, and that's really cool. I'm just waiting for the year to come when they make it so your guy literally walks out on stage like from the back and you can see him. I think that would be amazing, but this is a good step into the right direction. Now also in franchise you can assign captains. You can assign captains now, which I think is, you know, it's a cool detail to add to the game, but it really doesn't do much. It's just cool. It's just cool to have, you know. If you want to make certain players your captains, you can, and it actually shows their badges and stuff on their jerseys. So it's just a really cool small thing that they added into franchise mode this year. Now again, this is with franchise and I'd say franchise and Ultimate Team. You can now have schemes for offense and defense, and it's a cool idea. It's really cool. It really chooses whatever scheme you have. It'll show you which plays you should be doing. That's cool. It's really cool, and it helps you actually build your teams in a better way than just randomly signing people and trading for people. It's just another way to make your team freaking amazing. And I'd say the last thing that I really enjoyed about this year's Madden is Longshot had a good story. It was a cool idea for the story for the most part. I didn't really like how Colt's story went, and it was weird. The spoiler alert. I thought it was really weird how Devin Wade ended up getting traded to the Texans. So that was really weird. really weird, but overall it was a good story and I enjoyed it for the like 3 hours that I played of it. So guys, now that you've heard everything that I like about this game, let's get on to the things that I disliked about this game. Now, the things that I dislike about this game: trading people is nearly impossible in franchise mode. Now, you guys, I don't know if you know his name, Shaquille Griffin, I think that's his name. He's the guy that got drafted this year by the Seahawks with one hand. This year in Madden, I think he was a 76 overall. And I was trying to trade for him. This is like an example. I was trying to trade for him, and literally I could give my best like 90 plus overall players to get him, and you know, some early round draft picks, and they still would not take it. I think the trading thing is really messed up. They need to fix it. Last year it was kind of easy. This year they made it insanely hard. It's dumb. It's really dumb. I don't know. It's dumb. But yeah, that's something I dislike. Another thing that I dislike is running the ball is kind of impossible. They didn't really, I don't know. They changed up the run style and how, everyone moves in the game because they have the new, player motion, and that's cool. That's a cool idea, but it kind of ruins the, feel of the game. You can't really get like 10 plus yard runs. Jesus, I almost had a stroke. You can't get 10 plus yard runs anymore. You can, but I'd say it's more rare than before. Now I'd say you're getting either between like 3 and like 7 yards per rush, depending on your team, unless you're the Cowboys, because they got a good O-line. But yeah, it's kind of hard. This game is mainly for passing the ball, I feel, because you can't run that good. You really can't run that good, especially if you get a terrible line. But yeah, another thing that I dislike is the pass rush is freaking crazy. You literally, if you make a franchise and you're playing your games, 90% of the time I've lost my games playing computers. Now this is playing computers. They just are crazy. They're just nonstop, just running at you, and you can't do anything about it. You try to throw the ball, and your guy gets hit and he fumbles. Or you throw the ball, it gets intercepted. Or you can't even throw the ball because how fast they're coming at you, and you lose like 15 yards. It's honestly terrible. It really sucks. They give you maybe like 3 seconds tops, maybe not even that, to throw the ball, and it's just bad. Now, Longshot, overall, it was a good story, but there was not enough gameplay. That's something that they did say that we were going to have this year, because people did complain last year how it was more story than gameplay, but man, it still felt the same. It felt like it was the same length. I don't know. I wish it was more gameplay driven and also had a really good story to it. Why not make it like a kind of like a Call of Duty story mode where they're like 6 hours long instead of making them like 2.5, 3 hours. I think that would be really cool if they ended up doing that, but overall, the Longshot this year did not have enough gameplay, and it was very disappointing. Now, in Madden 19, guys, playing on All-Pro simulation mode is kind of like playing in Madden 18's All Madden simulation mode. I've lost a lot of games to computers in this year's Madden. I don't know if it was because I wasn't used to playing the game. I needed to get used to the new mechanics. But for the most part, it plays the same as a normal Madden would. But for some reason, again, with the pass rush, that makes it nearly impossible. You cannot win games. It's really hard, and I think I have people that can back me up on that. It really sucks. It really sucks. If you actually want to enjoy playing a solo franchise by yourself, you're not gonna have fun if you're playing on All Pro simulation, because you might just have to go down to pro or even rookie, because sometimes it's just way too overwhelming, and I don't know, it's just not a good time. I used to be able to go like 17-0 in a season in last year's Madden, and now I'm lucky if I can make it into the playoffs. That's honestly sad. It's honestly really sad, but what can you do? And hopefully they do fix that in a patch soon. Now, something about Ultimate Team, the training points that you get for the Powerup players, they're pretty hard to get. The only way you can really get them is if you sell your players, because now if you sell your players, you do not get coins. Instead, you get the training points, which is, kind of cool in a way. Sometimes you would like to get your coins, but sadly you can't get them anymore. But I think they need to make a way where you can just play and earn training points, and I don't know, do like a weekly event or something like that that lasts one day where there's like 10 challenges and you can gain up to like, I don't know, 5,000 training points during that event. I think that would be really cool. Or even if they need to make it so you can buy packs on the like store or whatever on here, and but the only way you can buy them is with coins. So like, I don't know, 10,000 coins for like a certain amount of training points. I think that would be a very, you know, cool idea if they did that. But overall, it's really hard, and you don't want to just keep buying packs just to sell all of the players that you're not going to use for training points, because I've done that quite a bit, and it's not fun. It's a real waste of money, and I just, oh, it sucks. It really sucks. But yeah. Another thing that they did in this game is they removed the glitch for verticals play. I wouldn't say they removed it, but they kind of fixed it. Mainly with the pass rush, because that is so crazy now in this game. It doesn't give you enough time to wait for someone to get open most of the time. But now they ended up adding the different plays that work every single time, and I literally just played a game a couple minutes ago, like before recording this, of Mutt, and I was playing a guy. We went into overtime, and the entire game he was using the same vertical, or not vertical, slant play, and he just kept bombing it straight to Randy Moss every single time, and he was making it, and every time I would still try to cover it, he would still make it over and over again. Luckily, it bit him in the ass, and I ended up getting an interception and ended up scoring a touchdown off of it, so that was very nice. But man, they need to really fix this game when it comes to stuff like that. It sucks. It really sucks. Now, one thing that I do not like, I almost said like, what I don't like about this game is that the running is very weird. They look really awkward, and it's not natural. No one naturally runs doing the high knees the entire time they're running. It's crazy. It doesn't look good at all. I don't know who they motion capped for the running animation, but they need to redo it. They need to redo it for next year's Madden. And I'm actually looking forward to next year's Madden. I think they're going to do some good improvements, but they need to fix that running. And guys, this is actually the final thing that I have to say that I dislike about this game. In every game mode that you play, it doesn't matter what overall your player is. It could be a 99 cover star, Antonio Brown. You can throw it to him, and on the most simple of passes, he will drop it. It sucks. It really sucks. A lot of people are dropping a lot of passes. I've lost a lot of games because people just can't catch the ball. I think there's a problem in the game where, you know, the catching is just, it's not like it used to be. You used to be able to bomb it down the field, the guy would catch it and keep running with it. Now you bomb it down the field, your guy goes to catch it, it bounces out of his hands with no one touching him. And instead of, you know, going for the ball again, because they did add a thing into this year's game. I don't know if it was in last year's, but you could literally drop the ball, it be in the air, and you could run over and catch it again, and then keep going with it. And instead of your guy going to like catch it again, he stands there with his hands up on his head, like in disbelief of like, oh my god, I just dropped this pass. It's like, keep trying to grab it. What are you doing? You could have had a touchdown. It really sucks. And people drop the balls all the time. Like, for example, when you're doing, let's say you do a pass or something, and you do a possession catch. So, possession catch, I don't know if you guys know, but the guy grabs the ball and gets to the ground. And instead of the guys getting to the ground, they keep standing, and then they automatically get hit, and drop the ball. Or sometimes it doesn't count that it's an incomplete pass, and they'll just say like it's a fumble, which that really sucks. But they really need to fix the catching in this game. It's honestly really bad. They just need to upgrade it. And it really doesn't matter on the overall of the player. You would think someone with like 92 catch would be able to catch 92% of his passes to him, but he's probably gonna catch it maybe 50, I'd say maybe even 40% of the time, and that really sucks. It really does. But overall, it does not, make me not want to play this game. I've been playing it almost every day since it came out, and it's been a month. I haven't really done anything else on other games for the most part, and this game is really enjoyable. Now, if I had to rate this on a 1 out of 10, I would say this year's Madden would most likely be I'd say an 8, or maybe even a 7.5. Either 7.5 or an 8. They do have things they really need to fix, that they just keep having the problems with every single year, and that sucks. It really does. But what can you do for the most part? What can you do? But yeah, I'd say this is I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. If you guys do enjoy football, American football, and you do want to buy this game, I'd say do it. I'd say really do it. I think you'll have more fun on Ultimate Team than you have ever in the history of Ultimate Team being out. They've done some cool stuff to it. But yeah, guys, I'd say that's about it. I hope you guys did enjoy this game review. Again, if you guys have not, go to my Discord, follow it. Also, just go to all the links in the description, follow it. If you want to, pick the ones, I'd mainly pick Twitter, Twitch, and my Discord. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this game review, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.